Hi, I'm Turbo Tim from ZZPerformance. I'm answering some of the questions from Instagram. What is your favorite ZZP car? Probably Zoom's Tesla. It's kind of a ZZP car. P100D, super fast, nice wheels on it, lowered, tinted. Second favorite would probably be my car, Ats-V Coupe, 2-door. What's your favorite event? I would say the whole Grid Life series, but if I was to be more specific, probably the Midwest that has the concert and it's, you know, home tracks of the most familiar track. What's it like working with your wife? Actually, it works really well. We work together, we play to each other's strengths and weaknesses. So we talk each other through times that we're frustrated. We can give the other side of an argument if somebody's upset. So I would say that's, good. What are you planning to do with your car this season? It would be really nice to run 9s. It would be really nice to run 9s on the stock turbos. That's a pretty big goal. We're at 10.3 right now. And the clutch was slipping pretty bad, so we have some clutches in the works. So hopefully a clutch and maybe a little bit more weight savings and we'll be there. Tip or trick to get ready for a race. This list, going off the top of my head, could be tough, but there is a lot of stuff I do. There's a lot of track prep. Number one is I remove everything out of the car that I can for weight, like floor mats, like drinks, spare tires, trunk carpet mat, not like the whole trunk carpet, but like at least the flat mat that just comes out in a few seconds. I pump up the non-drive tires to probably an unsafe PSI, usually around 50 or 55 PSI for just less rolling resistance. And then definitely proper tire pressure for the drive tires. That's for drag. Sometimes we even do suspension limiters to where, on a front-wheel drive car, to keep the back end from squatting on takeoff, we'll put little steel cables and cable ties in it to where when you take off, the car just takes off straight forward without any rear end squat. That's big. That's like a couple tenths in the 60, and a couple tenths in the 60 is big. It's probably less than a tenth, but then it ends up being a couple tenths by the time you finish. What is your favorite restaurant? I would probably say Knickerbocker. That's a local brewery restaurant downtown Grand Rapids. Wednesdays they have boot night, so that's pretty fun. That's like a big boot that you drink out of, not literally wear boots there. I don't wear boots like that. If you could add a platform at ZZP, what would it be? The Sky Solstice, I wish we would have went after that a little bit more in the beginning. It's a little late now to go after that platform, but I think that would have been a good one to go for. I don't really think there's any super high quality parts for that. It would have been really nice to develop a really nice intercooler kit and appearance stuff, maybe even suspension mods for that car. If ZZP could be located anywhere, where would you want it? I did like Texas. I like Texas, the nice smooth roads. I like being hot more than cold, but I am a snowboarder, so I like the cold weather too. Maybe south a couple states would be nice, but yeah, that's a tough call. Florida might be nice, but maybe a little overpopulated for what I would want. What is the highest, safest power numbers we can get out of the Ats-V? I mean, mine is 620, and it's definitely considered safe. I'm not pushing it hard. The air fuel and timing is still, I wouldn't say conservative, but it's not aggressive yet. I mean, I haven't gone on the dyno and really gone for every single, degree of timing and, keep leaning it out until it starts to get dangerous. So, I mean, I would imagine, 630, 640 to the wheels. How much boost can you really run on a 3800, a stock 3800? This is a little complex. If you're talking a supercharger, boost is only a measure of restriction. and a supercharger is belt driven. So the more mods you have to free up the flow of the engine, the less boost you will end up with whatever pull you're running. So, but I do kind of have a round, like a approximate guess. On like, let's say 93 octane, usually like 8 to 9 PSI. I don't think you really can ever go over 9 PSI when you're not intercooled with 93 premium. With 91, I would probably say like 7 to 8 PSI is a good goal. And if you're intercooled, then you start to get into the 11, 12, maybe 13. Anything over like 13 pounds of boost when you're intercooled is just making the blower put out hotter air. So 13 PSI is a good goal, but that's kind of hard. I mean, many cars can have the same setup, and the boost can be different. It could be anything down to the exhaust components. One car will have one that's more restrictive, or the cam timing could be off a tiny bit. For example, like L36 and L67 cam gears are different. So depending on what one you use, your cam is timed that little different. And then when is the Cruise intercooler kit going to be back in stock now? You're lucky, because that's been in stock for a couple days. Sorry for the delay on this. I believe I answered all your questions. Thank you guys for asking them.